Hey friends, this is the Mrs. Wolfie from our half-acre homestead with a tea break. It's going to be a really weird couple of weeks. It's November, so I'm in between Halloween and Christmas. I know my American friends have got their Thanksgiving coming up and stuff, but these next couple of weeks are going to be weird. I mean, today has been weird. Um, Briar's been working down the road instead of farther down the road. And so I picked him up, brought him home, and gave him supper, and I'm taking him to work in the morning. Someone else has given him a ride home. Howie's getting up at 2:30 in the morning to go on the airplane to go to South Carolina for his next BMW training session. And at 4:30 tomorrow afternoon, I pick up Mary Jane at the train station in Ottawa, and she's coming up for 5 days. And then I take her home, or I take her to the train station for 3 o'clock on Friday. And then Howie gets home at midnight on Friday night. He goes hunting the next morning. And then that Saturday night, we go to a banquet for the racetrack banquet thing. I'm in a lot of pain. We got like a half an inch to an inch of snow on the ground today, and it wasn't leaving. So I had to go pick Briar up in the snow. So I'm getting broke into it very gently, and my chest hurts. I feel like underneath, you know how your shoulder blade kind of comes out this way in your back? It feels like somebody has peeled back my shoulder blade and punched me right in the friggin' lung or something. I hope I'm not getting pleurisy. I've had that. It's really nasty. But so anyway, so Mary Jane's going to be here for the next 5 days. There's going to be a few videos with her in them. However, if I make a video, I have to edit my video. Okay, so that's work. And I've only got her here for 5 days. So if you get 2 or 3 videos this week coming up, please understand it's because I have company. And this is the only time I'm going to get to see her between now and spring, probably. Okay, so, oh, my knee. My knee has been driving me nuts. It's this one spot on my knee. Yeah, I know. I have the thing with fibromyalgia and other chronic pain illnesses is you're dangerous to yourself. You don't understand whether your pain is dangerous pain or not because you're always in pain. Because you're always in pain, right? So it can be difficult to distinguish the pain that you're in all the time from a new maybe heart attack pain or a blood clot pain, or you know what I mean? There kidney failure pain. You know what I mean? There you get worn down, like water on a stone. It eventually wears you down. It really does. So I don't want to talk about it because that's what's going on. So I didn't do the fruitcake video this weekend because I feel more comfortable. Grace, knock it off. She's all wound up. Grace, get to bed. She's all wound up because she knows Daddy's packed a bag. Briar's here, and he's in the bathtub, and Mummy's in the office, and it's supposed to be, and it's only 7 o'clock at night. So the routine has been disrupted in the house. So Gracie's like, okay, what the hell's going on? Anyway, I didn't make the fruitcake this weekend because, well, I'm kind of sad because there's nobody here to make it with me. It's not a Howie thing. It's not something my kids ever really got into. And even so, my kids aren't here and they're grown. So I thought, well, I'll save the fruitcake for when Mary Jane's here because I'm going to make the batter. I'm going to do it slightly differently because I'm going to make a smaller separate cake with no nuts in it for Mary Jane because she has no teeth. She doesn't mind the raisins and all that stuff. She can gum those, but nuts are hell on gums. I know this to be true. So we got that coming up. I have one more chapter so far of the Anne's House of Dreams, the last book in the Anne of Green Gables series. I have to edit that. I'll probably do that tomorrow. I have at least 2 more budgets to do. If you guys still want me to do the budgets, I'm not sure how everybody's feeling about this. I want to explain that I am not a financial planner. I'm not a financial advisor. Okay? I'm 55 years old and just now starting to save for retirement. My role in doing these budget videos is not to tell you how to budget, but is, how do I put this? I'm not telling you how to do something. I'm just showing you maybe how I might do it. And I'm getting a lot of good advice from other people too. Like, instead of putting money in savings, like, yeah, you should have an emergency savings account. But if you have more, okay, if you have enough, then you should actually take half of that savings maybe and put it on your lowest or your highest interest paying credit card. All right. You may have a small credit card or a low paying, low interest credit card that only has a small balance on it. But while you're paying on the big balance of a high interest credit card, those are the ones that are never going to get paid unless you actually get aggressive with paying over the minimum payment every month, right? I don't want to talk about it. I'm budgeted out. I mean, it's November. In January, I redo my entire year's budget. And I haven't done my taxes for 2018 yet. So I'm going to have to do 2018, 2019. I have no idea what that's going to do to me. But anyway, so I just wanted to let you know that this week is going to be spotty. It's going to be hit and miss. Depends on, I wanted to do a live stream tonight, but the problem with that is I've got to, I'm a slave to whether or not my internet has decided whether it wants to work for me or not, right? As far as streaming goes. But I did, and I did order some products off of Wish. I told you I reordered a new Chop Wizard off of eBay because Amazon doesn't do PayPal, right? And I don't do credit cards. So, and someone told me Amazon does debit, not Canadian Amazon. It doesn't. So, but I've ordered some new products. I forgot I was going to tell you about this. I ordered the fingertip, the compression gloves with no fingertips on them. I ordered a rubber finger. And I also ordered a glove or a set of gloves that only supports the wrist and the base of the thumb, right here and here. And this is where the worst of my rheumatoid arthritis is. So, and I ordered some really odd things that I've been seeing, not odd things, but things I'd like to try that weren't too expensive, that I want to preview them. So there's some things coming off of Wish that I want to preview. So there are going to be some of those videos too. Is it going to be worth your money? How long does it take to get here? Is it, I remember ordering, at the end of October, ordering a Christmas shower curtain at the end of October and getting it on Valentine's Day. Because I ordered it from somewhere, one of these companies like Wish, where it, took 2 months to get here because it was coming from China. That kind of thing, right? So I do have some products I'm going to review. As far as I know, Mary Jane's bringing up the dress so that we can work on that and making it from a Value Village dress into a dress that is worthy of the mother of the bride. And if not, we completely fail. Then she only spent $14 on the whole dress plus stuff to go with it. So, I really want to get organizing. I made that cabinet that's in my living room. If it doesn't get out here, I just may be taking that apart with a hammer. Howie and Briar don't want to move it because it's too heavy. So I just may say piss on it and take the glass door off it and just take it apart with the hatchet and use it for kindling. I mean, I paid $20 for it. And the only reason I did that was because I was at an auction and it was the last thing in the house and nobody wanted it. But it was good solid wood. Right? Hell, maybe Daddy could put it out. Are you awake, Howard? Maybe he could put it out in the shop. Use it for tools or something. Who knows? Anyway, I want to get the living room organized. I've got to research and find out if there's anybody nearby that can tune a piano. I'd like to have my piano tuned for Christmas. And because Melanie mentioned something to me, and she's right. Pianos are almost a living thing. If they don't get played and they don't get tuned and they don't get loved, they have a tendency to kind of collapse in on themselves emotionally. My house, I was raised in a house with a piano. My house isn't a house without a piano in it. And whether or not I play is not the issue. It's that whenever someone who comes in the house who can play automatically gravitates to it and fills my house with music. 9 times out of 10, that's Melanie. I'm going to get it, I'm going to do my best to get it tuned for Christmas if I can. Apparently it's very expensive to do. And then we're moving things. The only thing that's not moving is the TV, but everything off that wall where the TV is being moved. The cabinet is leaving. Howie's going to paint the wall. And then the bookshelves that are on the left are going over to the right. And then my piano is going to go where the bookshelves are now. And that leaves my nice big bay window for my house plants and for my Christmas tree. But I also want to bring 2 dressers up. I've already told you guys all this. I want to get it done, but it's really hard when you can't do these things physically for yourself. So anyway, that's what's going on. This is the Mrs. Wolfe from our half-acre homestead saying, please be patient with me over the next couple of weeks. I have a lot of things that I have to get organized before I start organizing for the holiday season in December. All right. And I have a wedding the first week of January. It's going to be a crazy winter. Take care. God bless. I love you guys. And thanks for your patience in advance.